hoodie is killing me softly.
Well, it needs to be worn.
What's going on, YouTube? It's me, Tiffany, and I'm here with my co-host, Tanea.
Hey, guys.
And we're back with an all-new Scandal review. Tonight's episode was entitled The Lawn Chair, and I can just tell you guys right now, this video isn't going to be long. I didn't take any notes because I just felt there was no need to. Like, this was just such a powerful episode.
It's definitely one of my favorite episodes already.
Like, I already knew what this episode was going to be about, but I didn't know how it was going to play out. It was amazing.
Touching.
And you know what? I was thinking about it, and somebody had actually just tweeted it, and they were like, people like Shonda Rhimes have to do what Shonda Rhimes just did tonight. When you have, let's face it, she writes for Scandal. She wrote Scandal. She writes for Scandal. She's the creator of Scandal. So she can make an episode like this and bring awareness. Like, when you have this much power, this is what you use it for.
Right.
You don't use it to get people to buy your new liquor and your new clothing line. You use it for stuff like this, and this was perfect.
I loved it. This is what I wanted to see celebrities doing when, the situation first happened. Like, seeing them do something positive to show awareness. It was lovely.
So, as most of you guys know, it was basically based off of what's been going on right now. And the good thing about this episode is it ended with justice. It was like Shonda showed us what it would have been like if we would have gotten justice.
Well, I definitely feel like she did that because we lived through it. It's been, 3 instances already where there has not been any justice. So I guess she just wanted to show what it could look like if our judicial system really worked towards us and not against us.
So let's just get into the episode on a couple of key points that happened, points that caught my eye, points that need to be discussed. First of all, I didn't know who the hell Marcus was, and for a minute he was starting to confuse me and make me angry, but it was just like, Shonda definitely showed the emotions of the real. Like, it was nothing fake about this. Like he said, they're angry.
Right.
We're not going to stop. Like, and that's exactly how it is in real life. Like, everybody's angry. This episode kind of brought some of the anger back.
It brought back anger. It brought back, sadness,
right,
and things that we really wish could have happened that hadn't happened.
I was happy when Olivia Pope decided to get off of duty and go out there,
but it's nothing for her to switch up on a client.
Yeah. Oh, please.
Nothing. So she did what was right once she found out. Because what was going on.
He definitely pulled her card a little bit.
As he was talking about, nice bag, ma'am.
You got the white Republican elected
twice, 2 times. And you want me to believe that you out here for our people? I'm sorry, I don't believe you. Come again. And I appreciated him for calling, putting her on blast, and pulling her card.
I'm just so thankful that Olivia Pope had. It was so crazy because so many people was like, dang, I wish Mike Brown or dang, I wish Trayvon Martin would have had Olivia Pope on their team, because there's no Olivia Pope to go to the street cameras and get a huck to dig and dig and dig and dig, because people just don't do that. Like, they just go for the easy.
They take the bigger check.
Right, exactly. So, I really like that part. And, there was another part that I wanted to talk about. Damn it.
What was the activist's name? Marcus
something.
I really, really appreciated Shonda putting him in the show. I really, really appreciate her showing what because people just think that black people just get angry for no reason, or we're just angry black men and women, but it was for a reason and it was for a cause, and he was angry and it worked for him. So,
and it was sad because he was just laying in the street, but
Right.
the saddest part is that just recently happened. Like,
it's real life.
we saw that on the news, on Vine, on Instagram, the way they had
I
my brand's
love
Vine layout.
how they made the camera thing such a big deal.
Right.
Like they kept on saying, like you have people with their cameras recording around,
Right.
like blah blah blah, because it was showing the real life, because that's what really happened.
And it's crazy now because so many people, the minute they get pulled over, they pull out their camera so that they can record what's going on, because it's sad. And it's like Olivia Pope said when she was talking to David Rosen. She was like, I was afraid. I was scared for my life for a week straight. Imagine being scared for your life every day. Like every single day. So... And you know that body, like I said, that body being laid in the ground that long, that was just too much for me.
You know, I love Courtney B. Vance being the dad. I love that once he lifted the body up and he saw that knife, that wasn't the end. Because
Right.
he, like, you know your children. And you know what I'm saying? And he was like, my son doesn't carry a knife.
Right.
My son isn't violent, so.
And it was just good that, you know, like I said, she had a Huck on her team. So, like, we don't have that in real life. I mean, we may, but we don't know anything
know
about it. But it was just good that he could dig and find out that it was more, because my whole social media, everybody tells, well, except one person, we all knew that the knife was planted. Just like we knew that Trayvon Martin only had Skittles and Arizona Titty. You know what I mean? And then to find out at the end that the only thing he had was a piece of paper.
And
He got killed over a piece of paper.
I love how Shonda also put on there how to show the cops' point of view,
Yeah.
and not his point of view, you know, behind camera after he's already been talked to and told what to say. Like when he really got mad.
Right.
And we saw where he really believed, and he really, really believed that because he was a police, he should be respected, and because he felt like he wasn't respected, it was a reason to take a life. But the thing about it is, nobody has to respect you for the job that you chose to take. Like, you chose to do this job. Like, nobody asked you to do it. This comes with it.
Exactly.
And, you know, just because you're a white police, we don't have to kiss your ass. That's not respect. So, this episode was
just
clearly one of my favorites.
Like I'm shocked. Like I'm in shock. Like,
I
really
love it. Like, I'm like, yes, Shonda, put it on TV. Show it how it is.
And that's the best part. Like, it's so good that so many people got to see this. Like, Shonda Rhimes is a genius. Like, you know, people always want to go back and be like, oh, I'm mad. This episode wasn't good. What was Shonda thinking? Y'all sleeping on Shonda. Oh, because the girl just was retweeting all of these. Not to say there's only white people, but she retweeted like 4 white people. Like, didn't we already talk about this? Why?
And you want to know why? Because if it was a white boy and he would have got shot by police, and if Shonda put it on there, it wouldn't be no, didn't we already talk about this? Yes, we already talked about this, but we didn't get any justice. So we're going to keep on bringing it up until something right happens. Don't make me go off.
It was like hope. It was like seeing what could have happened if we got justice. And that end, when they were just like, he's coming to you as a father who's also lost his son.
Oh my God, that president.
No power, no cam. Get the camera out of here, goddamn.
Get out of here, Jack. Yo.
Too much.
Fitz
Too much.
and the father. It like, I almost cried. Like, I had to get myself together a lot in this episode because it was just so powerful. Like,
and then she just went to him and was just like, you're not arrested. And
like
you're not going to die.
Jail,
Like,
you're not going to die.
you made it. Like, you did this for your son. We
What
got
you thought
justice
was
for
going to
your
happen
son.
is not going to happen. We got justice, and you're not going to
Can
jail.
we just give Shonda Rhimes a round of applause? Oh, flowers over there in my soundboard. Thank you, Shonda. I know you might be watching this. Thank you, Shonda. And brilliant work from all the actors. Somebody was just one of the directors of Scandal had tweeted earlier this week, like, I can't wait for y'all to see the powerhouse of actors that say it. Like I said, y'all can kiss my ass if you don't want to say that Kerry Washington has not been giving her all these past episodes.
Yo,
like,
since Kerry Washington got snatched up, she has been doing Oscar-worthy work. Like,
let them know. Let them
and
know.
y'all need to realize that these trembles, these shakes, this PSTD, whatever it is, these lip quivers, this is real, and you need to give her. You need to give her what's due.
Give her credit.
Right, give her props.
I love you, Kerry. Okay, so let's talk about things that really, because that's the whole thing about this episode. Most things that are talked about in Scandal are real life, but they're not as powerful as what was just shown. But it's like other days it's just fiction, so it's just like, we cry over old lids and Jake and shit. But this was some real life stuff.
It hit home.
Right.
It touched a lot, because let's be honest. We don't work in the White House, so this shit that's going on with Liv and Fitz is really just drama.
Right.
Like, we're just like into the drama, but it's something that like really, really, just happened. It's something that everybody has some type of opinion or some type of feelings with it. Like, it's a real it's a sensitive subject, and I'm glad that we're still talking about it because it's not over.
That's the part.
Selma is now.
You alright?
Yes.
Okay, so like I said, on to the fictional stuff. I don't really know how I feel about Fitz and Melly being this team now. It's almost like hilarious to me. Like, it's almost like I can't take it serious sometimes. It's like 1 minute I'm like, yeah, Fitz, go for your wife. Then the next minute I'm like, okay, Melly, calm the
The thing
down.
is, because you know how when you say you want to do something for somebody and it's just not working up like how fast they want it or the way they want it, so they want to throw up what they did for you.
Right.
And I slutted myself. Ma'am, you
were a
suck
prostitute so you could get your mistress back.
You suck Uncle Andrew off for less. So what does that matter? You act like it was somebody new.
I don't have time. The second thing I want to say is, I do want to say that I just, I see that they tried to vet Susan Ross, and I guess they're going to actually talk her into it, but we all know Olivia Pope is about to jump into this. She was the one who put Susan Ross on. No, Melly, bad decision. Like, she really needs to chill, and honestly,
who's Susan Ross?
remember when Abby's husband came and they was trying to get him, they were about to put him in office, but Olivia Pope and
that was that lady,
right?
Oh,
and they did the commercial
I didn't
stuff.
know that was her.
Right, that was her.
Lady.
Y'all played.
Oh my God, I didn't know that was her. I thought it was a different person.
But I don't know how I feel about Melly being the next president anyway, so I don't know how I feel about any of this.
Right, and
let me think about it.
How the hell is Melly, the first lady, going to be the vice president? Like,
the president. She wants to be the next president.
No, but right now she wants to be vice president.
I thought she wanted to be president right now.
How is she going to be? Oh, so Fitz is going to be the vice president and she's going to be the president?
I don't really know. I don't.
No, I thought this was they were picking a person.
I have everything I need.
Shut up. I thought that they were picking a person to try to be vice president that they knew wasn't electable, so it could just be a shoo-in for Melly to be vice president because one day she wants to be the president.
Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
I mean, or maybe I made that up. I don't know.
But I don't know. Either way, I don't know about how I feel about her ever being the president of the United States because she is annoying. I'm not going to say she's a female because she's annoying. I believe Olivia Pope could be the president of the United States.
I would say I really don't feel like Melly has the right temperament. I don't feel like she has the grace to be a president. I feel like she's better as a first lady than anything because she's too I don't want to say like cutthroat, but like it would be like, what's his name? Cyrus being the president. Like, even though Cyrus is running the country like a lot, he has to run it through Fitz. It's just like giving all this power to some crazy lunatic lady.
She's
like,
crazy.
You know what I'm saying? She's a nutball.
Right. The second thing I want to talk about, and then we're going to get ready to go because we talked about the main part. I mean, the little parts, only little part they had was just like, you know, putting Melly into office and shit, opening up the gate for that. Like,
I want to know what happened to the cop who lied.
He's in jail.
No,
the other one. Oh, they probably not gonna talk about it no more.
Mother sucker.
Obviously, all of them are probably in jail. But what is Jake's point? Purpose, calling. What is he still on this show for? That's not coming from an
What is he doing?
I'm being serious right now, y'all. Like, is he a part of OPA? Is he still?
What was he doing all day?
Is he live side piece? Like, what exactly is going on right now?
Well, I don't think that's her side piece. I think that's still her boyfriend.
Oh, her boyfriend.
Well, you know, there was boyfriend and girlfriend before she got snatched up anyway.
No, they wasn't.
They was boyfriends when they came.
I'm not choosing Vermont. I'm not choosing the sun. I'm choosing me.
Okay.
I choose Olivia.
All right, whatever.
Don't you worry about it then.
All right, we don't need the But at any rate, I mean, the thing is, like, what is he doing? Like, he's just running around with this little stubble mustache and those beautiful eyes. Like,
so
what is he doing?
MCN daddy.
And like, when he was telling, you know, kind of almost trying to yell at OPA for, you know, Olivia working. And I feel like even though Olivia has gone through a lot and she was kind of like she was having a breakdown, it's probably better for her to work than to sit with her.
I definitely think she needs a therapist or something though.
Definitely.
But
it should be Fitz.
that's what I was going to say. Dang, I lost my thought. Oh yeah, definitely her. I know it's gonna come up in the next episode because I saw her on the ground all drunk and shit. She definitely gonna need some type of therapy because the PTSD is real. And you know, that's what I wanted to tell the Olitzas because I saw some Olitzas which kind of made me a little annoyed. Like, I already tweeted at 9:59. I don't want to see any Fitz and Olivia for the sake of my heart and for the sake of the message of this show tonight. We didn't need that. So I don't know why y'all were upset talking about it was supposed to be some phone call. It wasn't supposed to be no damn phone call. All y'all saw was Fitz on the phone. Nobody said that Fitz and Olivia was going to be on the phone. And that's not what we worrying about
They didn't really need because it was too much of a powerful message.
Right.
They're stupid, you know.
What was she going to sneak off to the office and they was going to hug or something?
Call them for what?
No.
What was she?
No.
Were they going to console each other?
This
like, how was that supposed to work into it?
But what I wanted to say was, Olitz, Team Olitz out there, I've been seeing y'all talking all week. I've been seeing y'all comments. And I just want y'all to know that hope is still real. So calm down. Just because it's not in this episode, the next one might not even be the one after that. Might not even be the rest of the season. Might be season 5. Everybody just keep calm. There is no love and hate person of this show tonight because I loved everybody.
I got a hate person.
Cool.
The damn cop and his partner.
I mean, well, them, but they not really cat.
Well, I just, you know.
Shout out to Shonda
It was
Rhimes,
about to be David Rosen in the beginning when he wasn't acting.
She had to let him know, though. Is there anything else you want to say?
There's so many things I would like to say, but it's just not the time. I love, you know, when she was talking to, I was just thinking about how, you know, she got her black card pulled, but then she threw it at David Rosen.
Right.
Like, go girl, you did that. Because sometimes that's what you just got to do. You have to play that race card to get things moving along. You got to bring it up.
White people and black people do.
And you know what? And I was going to say, because myself, I had said something to one of my friends, like, you know, sometimes talking about race makes me uncomfortable because it makes whoever you're talking. Oh, I thought the cat was on the chair. It makes whoever you're talking to uncomfortable. But she was like, it's a sensitive subject, and people need to be uncomfortable. And I'm starting to feel more and more like that. Like, you need to be uncomfortable. Maybe because you're so comfortable, that's why shit ain't working out.
You tell them, Tania.
Selma is now.
See, that episode wasn't too good for a lot of people because it just because did y'all notice, like, when the Mike Brown thing was going on, it was just like
so
so much anger and tear gas and protesting going around. Yeah, that's what my timeline looked between the hours of 9 and 10. I guarantee you, if I go in there right now, there's going to be people still in there talking about this episode. This episode is powerful. I definitely will be watching again.
Didn't they say something like "Don't attack the black man"?
Cool. Y'all, if y'all remember the chant, and the music was beautiful. Yes, Marvin Gaye. Yes, Nina Simone.
Yes. You know, Shonda picks the best music all the time.
Again, I want to give a shout out to Shonda Rhimes and Kerry Washington and the writers and just Shonda. Thank you for this brilliant episode because we needed it.
Thank you for touching
so many people are happy, and I hope and pray that Trayvon and Mike Brown's parents got to see this.
The other one, I can't think of his name, the man who got choked out in New York City.
Yeah, so people all around the world, because just the ones on the news aren't the only ones that's important.
Right, that's just the only ones that we know about.
But it just hit so close to Mike Brown for me, like the whole situation. And then the piece of paper just kind of hit back to Trayvon because it was like he got killed over Skittles.
It was literally both of them.
Right.
It was literally both of them meshed together, and I loved it.
The hate people of this video is Darren Wilson and George Zimmerman.
Yo.
And all the fucking bad cops. Alright, it's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. Anything else?
I shall not be moved.
We shall overcome.
You know what? I told Tiffany this should have played last Thursday because we needed this to close out Black History Month. We needed it.
That would have been good for the end of Black History Month.
Black History Month is all year.
How to Get Away with Murder took it away. Alright, make sure y'all share this video. Tell a friend, tell your mother, your cousin, your sister, your brother. Make sure y'all tell people who don't, because I saw my cousin on Facebook just now who hates Scandal, and he was just like, I just watched Scandal, and that was a powerful episode, dog. So, if you know somebody who doesn't watch Scandal, tell them to watch this episode, because it wasn't about Fitz and Olivia and some side chick that sleeps with the president.
Watched it.
So, as always, if you didn't know, now you know. There's no show like the show. Come under this video and let me know how you felt about the episode. Ugh, we got to go. Bye,
y'all.